Warlocks, your Strand super just became 3 times as spammable. Better yet, I think this Strand Warlock build outdoes your super. The super, in fact, is now the expendable option that you don't need. And better yet, the gameplay loop is so brain dead that even a Titan can do it. Metaphorically, of course. This Strand Warlock build is all about creating your own fire team. No longer will you have to beat your head against the wall because some blueberry that Bungie has bestowed upon you to carry, as if you signed up for that responsibility, can't possibly throw to such a degree that you have to pull out the sweat loadouts. All you need to do now is just eat a grenade. And there is more irony in that than you think. In order to spawn a ginormous army, and there's no other way to put this, of bombers. But they aren't that expendable. Nope. These guys are smart, meaning absolutely no man was left wasted. If there is no ads left to be annihilated, these guys will strap themselves to your, perch to you, of course, in order to be used another day. So let's get into the build. Starting off with the things you really don't have a choice but to use, the aspects. The main aspect being Mind Spun Invocation, which with a Threadling Grenade will allow you to consume and it will spawn 5 Threadlings already strapped to your, and the other aspect that just spawns 3 additional Threadlings. But with the addition of giving a command for a full frontal attack. Now for the fragments, there are 2 hands down ones that you need. First and foremost, Thread of Evolution. This simply states, and I mean simply, your Threadlings travel further and do increased damage. So yeah, gonna want that one for sure. To give you the straight specifics, Thread of Evolution is a 25% buff to Threadling damage. Next up for a must-have on the fragments is Thread of Generation. Another simple one saying, damaging an enemy gives grenade energy. A lot of creativity went into Strand, fellas, what can I tell you? And the other 2 fragments are free game for whatever you want. I went with Thread of Warding for that flat 60% damage resistance upon orb pickup, which is the name of the game now, and Thread of Fury for having Unraveling on the field is always just a nice bonus, especially since it only takes 1 enemy infected that can clear an entire room. Moving on to the mods, the helmet of course is your way to spawn an orb. Sadly, Firepower, the mod that creates orbs upon grenade kills, does not work with Threadlings. I guess they just don't count as a grenade kill, and thus also making Ashes to Assets not viable either. So strap on a weapon orb maker. Now on the hands, we are going with Grenade Kickstart to further help with gaining grenade energy. You can double up or triple up if you really want to, but I like to leave some room for reloaders and such. Moving on to the chest piece. Just your standard defense mods. Not much can go on here anyways. Now for the legs, I went with Innervasion and Insulation to further get my class ability and grenade back. And then for the class piece, to top it all off, we went with Utility Kickstart. Now to preface this, Kickstart mods give you more energy when you have armor charges available, so be sure to pick those orbs up. Now that's the build, fellas. Continue on eating those grenades, spawning those rifts, and obliterate Destiny 2's endgame content. Best of luck to you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.